come back in to find Elias Stone, now currently sitting comfortably in Thunderchild. His Glitter Boy armor that he absconded with from Quebec during the great fight against the coalition states as New Quebec separated itself, hiding out here in the swamp, waiting for a while to try to get this thing fixed. Elias slips back into it like a comfortable pair of shoes. He looks around, the helmet over his head displaying just in front the basic eye slits that comprise his armor. But just below, with the simple turn of his head, he can look down. I can see the full layout of everything in this wonderful piece of machinery. Now, much like slipping into an old pair of shoes, I'm going to do something, again, changing the rules or changing the system, because that's what I like to do. Instead of changing from the Mystic Game Master emulator this time, I'm going to try something a little bit crazy. I'm going to try the Palladium Rifts version of the rules. Because, one, Glitter Boys are as quintessential riffs as it gets. And two, the rules, a little bit crunchier. There's going to be dice rolling for every single skill with a percentile dice. Combat can be a lot, though not quite as swingy, it can be quite deadly still. And just as importantly, though, for a mystery game, the Palladium rule sets may actually work really well. So, we'll see. But first, as Elias kind of flexes his fingers, he feels the grip of the suit kind of catch back in. He starts looking at some of the readouts and give him, well, we start, of course, by testing our current chaos factor. That is a 10, so the chaos factor is going to go up from a 6 to a 7. Now let's roll to see, are we under the chaos factor? 9, we're above it, so things progress as normal. So what I assume that to mean is Elias is about to, he's going to do a full diagnostics. Is that what he does? Yeah, that's what he does. And as he looks around, it's there's a couple of things that are calling out to him. Let's start with the weapon systems. He rolled a 66 on the skill, which is below the 75 he needs, and he starts looking at it and goes, alright, cool. Boom gun, looks like locked and loaded. Let's see what they mean that the sighting's off. I'm gonna fix that. That'll be tough. It's kind of hard to get these parts. Whatever. Let's keep going. Sensory equipment. 84. I don't know. I guess it's good. Everything seems to be coming online. Let's do a basic electronics. 57. He goes, yeah. We're good. And he flips over to the radio. There's just a... Hey, Cobb. Hey, Cobb, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Are you in Thunderchild?
Yeah. No, she's doing pretty good. Or he's doing pretty good. Feels good, man. Yeah. I'm just looking through everything, making sure, we got the armor when we need the armor.
Okay, what are you going to do with it now? It's going to be difficult to be inconspicuous walking on the street.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, if you got it, flaunt it. I'm just going to walk out.
Oh, you don't think the coalition's going to have an issue?
Well, if they do, we have a Glitter Boy.
Okay, it still seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, you're being worried again, Cobb. Don't worry about this. And he steps out into the bright, glaring sun. and we really get an examination of this 10-foot tall power armor. It shines that rainbow cascade as the light-reflecting armor, polished to a mirror sheen, just cascades over everything. Almost weird 3 vents come off of the helmet. Each one of them, though, offering a different function for this massive suit. The fingers, too large to hold a normal weapon, would look perfectly normal, though, with the massive cannon attached to the right shoulder. He could reach down, grab the handle for it, flip it up and over the shoulder, and have it into a locked position within seconds. But just as interesting, there are thrusters on the back, not to offer flight, but to offset the massive recoil from this gun. Even the calves of this armor look a little bit too large, like they are holding something just behind them. In fact, they are pylons that drive directly down into the earth to counter, again, the massive kick from this weapon. Elias and everybody who knows the stories of the Glitter Boys know that this weapon is not something to be trifled with. Yeah, begins to step out and let's ask a fake question. Does he gather a lot of attention? 1 and 1, so the answer is exceptional no, but we've got a random encounter that we need to roll to now, so let's find out what happens, huh? So, with doubles underneath, we're going to random event focus. 8, ambiguous event. The adventure is slow and you're ready for a mystery to pursue. Let's take a look at the actions. What does that mean? 84, stop. And 1, stop advantage. Does this mean that the Coalition States does not appreciate a Glitter Boy walking around? 5 plus 5 is 10, plus the chaos factor of 7. That is... I don't think that's really much. Plus 2. That's a yes. As soon as he steps out, the attention starts to gather on him. He starts making his way through town. The comfort of it, quickly going to the stairs, is obviously he is kind of just pacing his way through the middle of Alexandria. And it's not too long. Let me write this down. And it's not too long before a couple of Coalition soldiers step up. Citizen, stop. Alright. What seems to be the problem, officer? You are operating an unauthorized device within city limits. We need you to either evacuate the armor or evacuate the town. Well, not evacuate the town. Leave the town. Yeah, that's not what evacuate means. Or else leave the town. Let's see. Does he have a wild hair? Is he willing to provoke this? 12 plus 2, it's 14. He goes, look, I didn't come here to Alexandria to be pushed around yet again. You guys are really pissing me off. Look, I have a job to do. I need to get this armor out of town. If you guys are going to stop me and hassle me every time I try to do my job, then I guess we're going to have a problem. If not, if you're going to let me do my job, then I will be out of town with my armor very soon. So let's take a look at the conversation table. $12 bleak and 55 bleak intense. Bleak intense. Does bleak intense mean that this coalition soldier is going to ask for a bribe? 15 +2, 17. He goes, it's going to cost you, citizen. I can't just let you walk out of here. Okay. How much is it going to cost? You know what? We'll do something random here. 4d6. Oh, it's... what is that? 12, 17. It'll cost you 1,700 credits. Are you fucking kidding me, man? You're gonna shake me down for trying to do my job that you guys hired me to do? He goes, I'm not shaking you down. I am asking to make sure that there is a deposit. And if that deposit comes back with no bloodshed, then we don't have a problem. Fuck. Let's see. Does he pay it? That's doubles again, so 4 and a 4. But with everything, that is a no. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's roll another to see just kind of how this is going to shake. 8, another ambiguous event. 55, inform. 87, inform surprise. Inform surprise. Inform. So does the mayor get involved? Yes, exceptional yes. Is the mayor on Elias Stone's side? 11 plus 3, yes, but just barely. There's a voice. Okay. Yeah. Are you sure, sir? No, we were just holding him. Okay. Understood, sir. Voice goes, you do not get to leave yet, citizen. Your Mayor Gator is asking for you. Oh. Fucking really? Now? He was informed that you were planning on leaving with the power armor. We made sure that your proper leadership knew everything about it. Alright, cop. We gotta go meet Gator again. See that you do. And I'm gonna need my money the next time we speak, citizen. Yeah, this is getting fun. Alright, so move on to a new scene. But first, threads list. Shakedown. So, current chaos factor 4. It's going down to a 6. And now 7. It's above the chaos factor. So, Elias and Cobb meet back over at the mayor house, the mayor's mansion. Gets halfway to the steps and he goes, those doors don't seem big enough, do they? Fucking bastard. He pushes a button. The armor pops open, swiveling up from pretty much just around the codpiece. Pivots along the shoulders, and as it swings up, he steps out, cracks his back a little bit, stretches his arms, but then reaches back in and holsters his sidearm. He goes, alright, cop. Let's go find out what he wants. As it closes back up, yeah, I would say, well, let's ask the fake question. Is there a security system on this? Oh, yeah. Exceptional, yes. And it is keyed specifically to Elias. As he steps out, he unplugs the cybernetic jack he has and kind of clicks a little bit, whirs, and then closes back up. And he goes, all right, now we got the anti-theft device going. Let's go see what he wants. Climb up the stairs and go directly to the mayor. Let's see. What was he looking for? Is the mayor interested in that conspiracy laptop? Does he somehow know? That's doubles again. Damn, a lot of doubles tonight. But that's 10, 12, so that's a yes. And no more ambiguous events, please. Come on. So 83, PC positive. About damn time. PC positive, 22. Conceal, 28. Expectation. Is he going to try to hide the fact that he has this laptop? Does he have a skill that could help him with this? Not really. Streetwise might be the closest. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a streetwise. Oh, nice. He rolls a 14, so that's below his skill. And as he does, he just kind of... Alright, Cobb, remember, we didn't find shit.
Oh, we found the one guy.
No, we didn't find shit. We found that there was a bunch of assholes out there, probably smugglers. We didn't see Deadeye, and we are now coming back to restock and go back out there. Remember?
Oh. Okay. Whatever you say, Elias. That's just... Okay.
Alright. Thanks, Cobb. Let me do the talking. As they come back in, Gator is sitting behind the chair and goes, well, hey now, boy. It's a mighty fine set of armor you got out there. It sure is, Mayor. You've seen me walking around in it before. Why am I getting held up this time? Well, you see, let's roll for the basis of the conversation. He is a wily one. Come on. Character conversations, 20. Classy, 36. Classy fierce. He goes, oh boy, come on. Let's just have ourselves a little drink and talk about this like gentlemen, yeah? He goes, I know that you got your Thunderchild back up and running again. I know that you're planning on going back out there in the swamp. None of these things are a surprise to good old Gator here. I'm just trying to look out for you. But I need you to hear me. There may be some information, there may be some items that are out there. You bring them to me before you bring them to anybody else. Gator's here to help you. And it's important that if I can help you, I need to know what you know. So, son, what do you know? Not that much, Mayor. Bumped into some unsavory folks out there. Managed to sneak through. Didn't see shit. Looked like they're running possibly some kind of operation. I was grabbing Glitter Boy armor to go back there and hold my own. That's the fake question. Does he believe him? 8 + 1 is a 9. He goes, Sure, but look here, Stone. There may just be some things that are going on that you may not fully understand, right? And if you don't fully understand them, well, then you got to get somebody who does. And you bring me in, we have the conversation. And then there's no issues. All right? Because I understand you, Mayor. I'm just letting you know I didn't find anything worth your while out there. I'm keeping an eye on you there. Stone, we old fellas, we've been around for a while. We know bullshit artists when we see one. But just as importantly, I need to know that you and I are at least playing on the same team. Are you, Mayor? Are you playing on the same team? Let's see. 14 plus 1, so that's a yes. Kind of takes him back a little bit. Mayor just kind of blinks at him and goes, what are you implying there, Stone? He goes, look, we got the coalition all throughout here, right? Everybody's getting a little jumpy. You haven't been going out there making speeches, politicking like you usually do. People are going to be getting frightened real soon. And when people get frightened, well, then one of two things. They either fight or they flee. Either one's not good for Alexandria. And why exactly would the people fight? Well, some people fight because they think it's the right thing to do. Well, you tell those folks the right thing to do is to listen to good old Gator. He's got this all under control. Coalition won't seem like nothing before too long. I'm sure they won't. But Mayor, you need to start shooting straight. And nothing worse than missing and landing in the crowd. Well, you would know all about that now, wouldn't you, Stone? Yes, yeah, I would. Come on. There's nothing else here for us, Cobb. Let's go see about bagging us a big one, huh?
Okay. Thanks for the drink, Mayor.
You come back anytime you want to talk, Cobb.
Thank you.
And as you step out, there's just a shiver that runs down Stone's back, and he goes, fuck. He knows too much. He wants to start playing games. We gotta clear the coalition. On the way we clear the coalition now, I go find out what the fuck Deadshot's in town for. Oh, I don't want to meet that crazy bastard again, though. But we gotta find him. Come on, Cop. This is the one thing we can do right now. Everything else is kind of out of our hands. So, next scene. Chaos factor of 7, so it goes up. Goes from a 6 to a 7. And now a 10. So at least I'm rolling above it. So we're now going on. Let's see, Mayor Gator. Politicking. Now we go to our next scene. Hunt for Deadshot. Let's start by asking a fake question. Is that douchebag coalition, shakedown artist still there? 8 plus 2, that is 9. That is a no. Does this mean he gets through unscathed? 11 plus 2, 13. That's a yes. He gets back in the armor. Coalition troops this time, though, seem to give him more than enough space. And I start pacing out into the swamp. Alright, well, Cobb. Look, man, I'm going to be relying on you. I've got advanced sensory equipment in here, but something's a little weird with them. I'm not sure that I trust them as much as I trust you.
Oh, thanks, Stone.
No problem, man. I trust you, bud.
So, okay. Well, let's, I don't know what we're looking for yet.
As well. Let's see if we can get another track on some people out here, huh? So we're going to go for a specific, and this is for Cobb's skill. He's got a track scent of 85. He rolled a 95. He goes out.
The swamp's too stinky. I don't smell people other than us and Alexandria.
All right. Not even our crazy friend or anybody along the lines?
No. It's hard to track in a swamp. Come on. Let's keep going.
And, for the next 8 hours, they're out there in the swamp. Nose up in the air, just
I don't smell anything, Elias. I know there's people out here, but I can't find them.
Hey, Cobb, it's alright, man. Come on. It's getting late. The swamp's getting dark. Let's find a good place to bed down. We've got some rations in here. We don't need to hunt or anything. We just get some sleep.
Oh, okay.
And as they break for camp, Elias just kind of sits down. Did I ever tell you really what happened?
No, but you don't really talk too much about your time in Quebec.
No, I don't. A little plot twist here. 21. Discover. 89. Discover social. There's a group of us. Glitter Boy pilots, right? We were just trained, just kids, given some of the most heavy artillery on this continent, and we had to make space. And we knew that the coalition was really pushing for us to decommission the Glitter Boy armor, and they wanted us to start adopting some of their heavy-handed tactics. And they're talking about oppression of entire villages that were outside our borders, but just because they were too close. A group of us, we just didn't like it anymore.
Because this is the underground freedom fighters group, right?
Depends on who you're talking to. Some of us were freedom fighters, other of us were terrorists. And the irony is, depending on who you're talking to, we all get labeled one or the other. Such the way it is, right? You can't tell somebody that a hero shoots into an innocent village, but you also can't say that a terrorist is one who's doing the right thing. Well, the problem was, of course, a group of us, we defect. We steal the armors. We head out, figure stories of the old Glitter Boys, ones who saved humanity during the Dark Ages, powered by, 8-foot-tall, golden skin, gods and goddesses, or whatever they called the Nemans back then.
Wait, Nemans, right?
Yeah, Nemans. You heard of them?
It was, my education didn't really touch on Nemans. I've heard the term, but what are they?
Let's see, he's got lore magic, so 43. All right. He goes, yeah, the Nemans were, how do I describe them? Well, when the apocalypse happened and the storms came and people started dying by the billions or whatever, that wasn't the only thing killing people. Floods and storms and ley-line storms and volcanoes and an entire fucking continent coming back and flooding the coastlines and all that bullshit. The stories were, though, that the sky split open. Demons, creatures, everything started pouring through those rifts. And those early people, well, quite frankly, they weren't prepared for it. And so it didn't take long before millions more were brought under the axe. Whip, sword, teeth, claws, whatever the fuck they had. It was the Nemans in the Dark Ages, during the period where what was left of humanity was scattered like burning cinders popping off of a log. Those Nemans showed up. Glitter Boy armor. Knights in shining armor. Sometimes literally, apparently. And they would fight. They would fight back. Sometimes against overwhelming odds. And you know what the neat part was? A lot of us believed that they really were fighting as gods. That's why the Glitter Boy armor's got such a heroic reputation. People believe in it. They see the suit. They believe in the suit. They think we're there to help them. but most importantly, they know whoever sits in that pilot seat is a legacy. We all carry it. That's why Quebec doesn't want to give up the suits. Imagine getting oppressed, fireballs raining down on you, teeth and claws trying to rip your family apart. And here comes, like a glittering sunrise, a group of these power-armored soldiers. They stop. They stand up as a wall. They open fire, volley after volley of powerful, earth-shattering, ear-ringing shots. And they begin to hurt the thing that's hurting you. What's not to believe in heroes, then? Now, the irony is, they think that the reason that we line up for our shots is to protect the innocents. It's really because the boom gun's got such a kickback. We can't move. You take the shot, and without the compensation system in, you'd be thrown 30, 40 feet straight back. Miss your mark, too. But that's the beauty of it, right? It forces us to be valorous. It forces us to be brave. And so the armor comes to mean something a little bit more.
Oh. You're brave.
I'm really not, Cobb. I'm scared, man. I'm not getting younger. This world's getting more and more violent. I thought I could be a detective, help people, find shit, right? And yet, the Coalition found me. I thought I could save a little girl who was being asked to be saved from a war, a fight between two effective rival gangs. Instead, they found her first, and then they laid waste, killed people. I don't know, God. Maybe I'm just tired. I'm beginning to wonder, am I actually living up to this? Cobb? Am I actually a good person?